Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. In today's video, we are going to be talking about every single game that I played in 2024, and this list includes 10 games, so I'm very excited to dive into this with you. If you haven't already, definitely like and subscribe to the channel for more content. Let's get started with the first game on the list, and I think a lot of you might know this. It is, of course, Disney Dreamlight Valley. Now, I've been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley since it first came out, and I absolutely love it. It's the perfect cozy game. It has Disney characters that you can interact with, welcome into your valley, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful game. And what I love most about this game is the fact that they are constantly updating it and bringing us new content along with expansion passes. So right now we have two expansion passes in this game, one that we got in 2023 and another one that we got just last year in December of 2024. Overall, I love this game. I play it on my Nintendo Switch. It is a paid game, but it is also available on Apple Arcade for anyone that has an Apple Arcade subscription. Just keep in mind that you won't have access to the Star Path or the Premium Shop. The next game on my list is Wildflowers, and this is such a beautiful game. It is a farming sim, and I love it to death. They've done such a wonderful job with the animation, and the most interesting aspect about this for me is how unique it feels in terms of the storytelling, because all of the characters in this game are voice acted, and there is a total of 18 hours worth of voice acting in this game alone, which is absolutely incredible. It just tells you the scale of how much content there is in the game. They've released updates throughout the years, but it is now a fully complete game, and these developers are now working on a second game called Wild Society, which just recently released a trailer. We don't have a release date for it yet, but I am very excited. Going back to Wildflowers, though, you have the ability to have relationships and friendships with characters and people in the town that you're in. You can grow and expand your farm. You can have magical farm animals that are rainbow colored, pink, blue, every single one, and it is so, so magical. It's very cozy, and there is a beautiful storyline accompanied with this game that I absolutely love. I play this game on the Apple Arcade with the Apple Arcade subscription, of course, but it is also available on Nintendo Switch. So I love that there are different versions or ways to play this game, and I'm very excited for what the developers have in store for the future. The next game on my list is Timberborn, and I love this game because it's so different but also very similar to games that I like playing. It's essentially a way for us to control a beaver colony in almost like a post-apocalyptic world where humans no longer exist. So we get to create dams and control like the water and flooding and powering a city with a beaver colony. It's very fun, and you essentially get to decorate, build, terraform. You can do all the things, and it's just a lot of fun. You can play it in different difficulty modes, easy, normal, and hard mode. And usually games like this, especially when it comes to building and flooding and potentially quote unquote losing the game, it does give me some form of like stress and anxiety. But just the aspect of like the beavers and the cute houses and just the way that it's created in terms of the animation style is so nice, and it almost feels very relaxing, but also stress-inducing for me at some points. But I just love it. We can create settlements, and I love this game so much. We can have two different types of colonies of beavers, so you can play in different modes essentially, which is very nice as well. And I personally play this through Steam on my Mac. The next game I want to talk about is called Outlanders, and they also have Outlanders 2 as well, and it's available on Apple Arcade, and it's sort of similar to Timberborn. So you essentially have to manage a small settlement and grow that settlement. You can farm, build houses, build bakeries, windmills to keep the settlement thriving. And it's very autonomous, but you can like assign roles to different workers, similar to Timberborn. And I just love how the game functions. It is on Apple Arcade, like I mentioned, so it's a nice game to play on the go. And I absolutely love how it works and the mechanics of it. The animation is very, very nice and it flows very well. And I just love this game. Up next, we have Palia, which I play on my Nintendo Switch, and it is actually a free-to-play game. They do have paid content, but it is only like skins for your character, so it's not, you don't have any content that is gated behind a DLC that's for playability or for game progression, which I really appreciate. It's essentially a game where you can gather and craft materials, and you can improve your skills like fishing, foraging, hunting, mining, insect catching, cooking, and furniture making. So it's kind of like a twist on Animal Crossing in a sense, but I do very much love this game. Unfortunately, I can't give an in-depth like review for this game because I've only played it for about 2.5 hours, where I've been introduced to the world within Palia. So don't quote me on this, but so far with what I have played, I have very much enjoyed this game, and I'm looking forward to seeing where I go from where I'm currently standing in the gameplay. Up next, we have Animal Crossing Pocket Camp Complete. Now, this has a recently released. They originally had a free-to-play version on the App Store, and that included microtransactions, but they've recently moved to a complete version, so you only have to do a one-time payment for the game, and then all the content is included without any microtransactions within it. And I just love this game so much. It's such a cute, cozy game. You can collect furniture, you can collect fortune cookies that you can open, and you're rewarded with different type of furnitures. You might get the same one, or you might be blessed by getting a unique or rare furniture item, which is always really cool to see. I love the game progression. You can befriend different Animal Crossing characters and invite them to your campsite, and you can decorate to your heart's content as well. And I just love this. This is almost like having a version of Animal Crossing New Horizons on your phone with a twist. And I really appreciate that. And I do play it on my iPhone. The next game I'm going to be talking about is Hogwarts Legacy, and I play this on my PlayStation. It's essentially an action role-playing game, and I don't usually play these type of games, especially when it involves fighting and battles of any kind. The main intrigue for me with this game was to explore the wizarding world and the castle and beyond the castle as well, because it is an open world and there's so much to explore. You can interact with different characters as you're exploring through the mountains, through the countryside, through everywhere basically, and it's so nice to find little secret passages, complete little tasks, and of course follow the overarching storyline that knits this entire game together. And it's absolutely wonderful. You can choose which house you want to be in at the start of the game, and you can have multiple save files as well. So if you have one save file where you're a Ravenclaw, you can definitely have a second, third, fourth using all of the other houses that are in Harry Potter. But I just love this game. It's so nice. I personally play it on the easiest level that there is because I don't like being stressed or getting anxiety when I play a game, because that does tend to happen. And although that still happens slightly when I'm doing the fighting aspect and the battle aspect in this game, it's very fun. I love learning the different magic, spells, and everything that accompanies that. It's very, very nice. And I just love this game. Next on the list, we have The Sims 4, which is a simulation game. Now, I have to be honest, I personally play this only for the decoration and build aspect of it. I don't do the actual gameplay. And this game heavily focuses on DLCs and like paid expansions and stuff packs and kits and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I don't have all of the kits or all of the expansion passes. I picked and chose certain ones that I thought were appropriate for my decorating style, and I do love it for that. I haven't played it in a while, but I did force myself to play it at the end of last year, and I ended up making Rapunzel's tower, which I was very proud of. But this is just a nice, again, relaxing game that I like playing on the off chance. Hopefully I do end up getting into it a little bit more this year in 2025. And I personally play this game on my Mac. The next game on my list is Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I play this on Apple Arcade, but it is actually coming to different platforms this year in 2025, including the PlayStation and Nintendo Switch, which is very exciting. You essentially get to land on an island and get introduced to different characters from the Hello Kitty world and unlock different areas, and it's very fun. You get to gather resources, decorate houses, and it's just a lovely game to play on the off chance. And since it is on Apple Arcade, there are no in-app purchases, so you just get to play through this game with the storyline, and it's absolutely beautiful. The last game on my list is Disney's Magic Kingdom, and this is just a really fun game. I haven't played it all that often. I kind of veered away from it through the middle of 2024. It is a free-to-play game that I play on my iPhone, but it does have in-app purchases, so keep that in mind. I personally found that it is quite difficult to progress far in the game very quickly without making in-app purchases, and I personally have not made any microtransactions in this game, so I'm doing it in a completely free-to-play mode, and I found that it's very difficult for me to level up very quickly and get characters where I want them and unlock different areas. But it is a nice slow progression, and they have different monthly quests and activities. They have different events as well that they have within the game, which is very nice. And it's just a nice game. You get to essentially create a Disney park, unlocking various characters from different Disney movies and Pixar movies, which is really fun. Just keep in mind that there are microtransactions, and if you want to progress quickly in the game, it could cost a decent amount over time if you are someone who wants to complete their collection within the game. Otherwise, the characters that you get for free are also very amazing, and it's just a nice game to play in the pastime when you don't want to do anything else and just immerse yourself in the world of Disney. And that is it for my list of games that I have played in 2024. If you were wondering, my favorite game from this list is definitely going to be Disney Dreamlight Valley. I absolutely love this game. Getting to decorate my valley, interact with Disney characters, and the fact that we're getting new content constantly, and every new content update is being improved, and I absolutely love that, and I can't wait to see what they do in the future. But thank you guys so much for following along on my journey. This list did include paid games, but it also included free-to-play games, so hopefully there is something on this list for everyone. But thank you so much for following along. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can check out my Discord channel. It will be linked below, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye, guys!